Hi, family, friends, beautiful people. Today, I would like to welcome you to the 20th edition of the Chronicles entitled Protest Part 1. Why would people be protesting out there in the streets in London and around the world in a time of COVID 19, the corona crisis, the coronavirus? Well, you see, they're protesting against prejudice, they're protesting against racism, institutional and otherwise. You see, the problem with racism is that it's a system. Inclusivity does not address racism. Tokenism does not address racism. Patronism does not address racism. Giving handouts does not address racism. Putting a few black people in positions of leadership really does not address racism. After all, Obama was president of America, and that did that actually make a difference? People, black people were still killed and shot and brutalized by police. They were still discriminated against at job interviews. Did black lives really matter? Alexis Ohanian, who is married to black tennis star Serena Williams, decided, and this was aired in CNN Business on June 5th, 2020, that he would step aside as the chairman of Reddit. Now, he is one of the co-founders of Reddit, and he said that he is trying to set an example. This Reddit was founded about 15 years ago and is given birth directly or indirectly some of the worst racism, hate, and trolling on the internet. Now, after stepping down, he urged Reddit to fill his seat with a black candidate. And he said, I'm saying this as a father who needs to be able to answer his black daughter when she asks, what did you do? Would that really solve racism? And you still have a whiteboard? What difference would actually that make? Well, Monique Sudan, who was one of the persons who were baptized in one of the evangelistic meetings I had at Balaam Church, she compiled a list. And this list is very extensive, but I'm sure can be added to. And this list is a list of men and women who were either killed by police brutality, killed by excessive force, experienced the systematic and institutional racism that is here in Britain. And these are the names. Russian Charles in 2017, Ida Da Costa in 2017. 2016, we had Dalian Atkinson. 2015, we had Suku Boyu. In 2014, we had Adrian Thompson. In 2013, Leon Briggs. 2012, Sarah Reed. 2011, we had a number: Mark Duggan, Kingsley Burrell, Dimitri Fraser, Smiley Culture. In 2010, we had Jimmy Babunga and Olasini Lewis. 2008, we had Sean Rigg, Habib Hula. 2005, John Charles Jimenez. 2003, Mikey Powell. 2001, Ricky Bishop and Derek Bennett. 1999, Roger Sylvester. 1998, Christopher Alder. 95, we had Alton Manning and Brian Douglas. 93, Joy Gardner. 92, Leon Patterson. 1985, Darty Gross and Cynthia Jarrett, and they were the ones, their death caused the Brixton riots. 1969, David Olawale, and I'm sure you can add to this list. The Bible says in Proverbs 22 and verse 8, whoever sows injustice will reap calamity, and the rod of his fury will fail. And I ask you this question as was asked in Galatians 4:16. Have I then become your enemy by telling you the truth? Well, the truth is that the fountain, if a fountain of water, a spring of water, the source of water is contaminated, then everything that comes out from that fountain will be contaminated. And the spring, the source of many of the policies and the things that are done to the systems that are set up are racist. And from them, you have, for example, apartheid, Nazism, Ku Klux Klan, the Jim Crows of this world, racial classism, institutional racism, black on black racism, white on white racism, the caste system, and the list could go on and on. They all come from that same contaminated function. But this is what Psalm 46 says that God will do. Your throne, O God, is forever and ever. The scepter of your kingdom is a scepter of uprightness. God's kingdom is about uprightness. Revelation 21, 3-4. I love this text, says that one day God will put an end to all of this. And I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, behold, the dwelling place of God is with man. He will dwell with them, and they will be his people, and God himself will be with them as their God. He will wipe away every tear from their eye. And death shall be no more, neither shall there be any mourning, nor crying, nor pain anymore, for the former things have passed away. God himself will put an end to injustice soon and very soon. You better be prepared for it.